The Half-Blood Prince, the Potions Master, the Spy. There's no denying that Severus Snape was one of the most complex characters in the Harry Potter series. From his loyalty to Dumbledore to his apparent hatred for Harry, nothing about him was cut and dry. We know for a fact that he invented spells, was brilliant at potions, and was an amazing Occlumens. Yet the question remains, how powerful was Snape really? Snape's magical strength. Though most thought him a bit creepy with greasy hair and a very odd dress sense, they could never understand his taste in robes, there was no doubt that Severus Snape was extremely talented at magic. According to Sirius Black, Snape was an accomplished spellcaster even in his early days. Snape knew more curses when he arrived at school than half the kids in their 7th year, and he was part of a gang of Slytherins who nearly all turned out to be Death Eaters. Sirius Black, Chapter 27, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. His magical expertise wasn't limited to just casting existing spells. He was also a prodigy when it came to creating them. Here are some of the spells that he made all by himself when he was a student at Hogwarts. Langlock. Attaches the tongue to the roof of the mouth, preventing one from speaking aloud. Muffoliato. Fills the ears of anyone nearby with a buzzing sound that allows them to converse without being heard. Sectum Sempra. A curse that causes severe bleeding and lacerations. Levicorpus. A jinx that can lift someone in the air by their ankles. Libracorpus. The counterspell for Levicorpus. Snape was an unquestionable specialist in the field of magical curses. In fact, he was able to identify and delay Dumbledore's death by containing Voldemort's curse in Marvolo Gaunt's ring. It was arguably one of Voldemort's most powerful curses, designed to protect one of his Horcruxes that grew stronger over time. Even so, Snape was able to safeguard Dumbledore from its deadly effects for a year. And when it comes to dueling, Snape was on a level of his own. In the last book of the series, he managed to hold off McGonagall, Flitwick, and Sprout at the same time, making sure to avoid hurting them. Here is an example of his agility, speed, and power when dueling. Professor McGonagall moved faster than Harry could have believed. Her wand slashed through the air, and for a split second, Harry thought that Snape must crumple unconscious. But the swiftness of his shield charm was such that McGonagall was thrown off balance. Chapter 30, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. The other professors were actually trying to kill or incapacitate him. Still, he thwarted their efforts and used unassisted flight magic to fly out of Hogwarts, displaying an ability that no one except Lord Voldemort possessed. Snape's potion prowess. Snape was an expert when it came to potions, holding the position of Potions Master at Hogwarts for 15 years. He was able to brew complex concoctions. During the 3rd book of the series, he brewed the Wolfsbane potion for Lupin and was also the one who made the revitalizing potion when the students were petrified during Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. In other words, Snape was considered a master of potions even by Dumbledore. While still in school, young Snape had such a deep understanding of the subject that he could tweak the official recipes and improve the results. For example, during Harry's 6th year at Hogwarts, he found an old potion book with Snape's handwritten notes on improving the recipes. He was never an exceptional potion brewer before, but with the help of this book, Harry outshined even Hermione in class, impressing Slughorn with his newfound abilities. It's a shame he couldn't brew a potion that would make you subscribe to my channel. Go on, you know you want to. Snape had superhuman willpower. His occlumency was extremely strong, possibly stronger than anyone in history. How do we know? Snape's mastery over it was so powerful that he even fooled Voldemort, the most powerful Legilimens ever, and was able to conceal his thoughts from him for all those years as a spy. But that's not all. During the book Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Snape was able to kill Dumbledore with the killing curse despite his reluctance. We know that it's not an easy feat, because you need to entirely mean it for the unforgivable curse to work, as explained by Fake Moody in Book 4. Avada Kedavras is a curse that needs a powerful bit of magic behind it. You could get all your wands out and point them at me and say the words, and I doubt I'd get so much as a nosebleed. Barty Crouch Jannard disguised as Alassa Moody, Chapter 14, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This is a testament to his control and willpower. What I think about Snape's abilities. Snape was quite possibly one of the most powerful wizards of his time. None of his peers even came close to what he was capable of. While James, Lily, Remus, or Sirius were powerful in their own rights and even specialized in some branches of magic, none of them could match Snape in terms of sheer versatility and skill. Even the greatest wizards, such as Albus Dumbledore, could not match his abilities and knowledge in potions and the dark arts. Snape was a legendary potion brewer of his age, possibly the greatest Occlumens in history, invented high-level spells while a student, and briefly dueled 2 Hogwarts professors at once, all before he was 38 years old. It is possible that he could have surpassed Dumbledore's accomplishments if he had lived as long. So, what do you think? Do you agree that Snape is the greatest wizard of his generation? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below with your own alternate theory. Want to know why Neville was actually a really talented wizard? Click the video on the screen now.